Hey. Okay, so there might be like a real life name for this. I don't fucking know. But this is just like something that I've come up with in my head, which is more than likely an actual concept. But it's basically, you are not who you fucking think you are. Like, I'm not gonna say like throughout this whole video. You are not who you think you are because you are who everyone else perceives you as. And who everyone else perceives you as is, they're not all gonna perceive you the same way. You are a unique person to every single person you meet. And that's an interesting thought because you present yourself in a different way. You hope to be seen in a certain way, but it doesn't matter what you do. People will always have ideas of you, or not misconception, maybe misconceptions. They might have misconceptions. They may have heard things. They may have seen something that's given them the wrong idea of you, or they might have this really high opinion of you for some fucking reason when they shouldn't. Who fucking knows? Anyways, every single time someone sees you or interacts with you, it kind of like, you have this, you are my mum, right? I have this idea of my mum. Everything that I know about my mum is everything that I've seen, heard, experienced, lived, done with her. So I have this idea of my mum in my head, but the person that my mum is in my head is not the same person that my mum is in my dad's head. It's not the same fucking person. Oh, fuck, I had a better example and I can't remember it. Okay, another example, at work, right? I'm friends with, like, pretty much everyone. I think most people like me. Most people generally think that I'm kind of a nice person. And obviously they all have different opinions of me because I've interacted with them all in different ways. But there was this one person at work, like, from day dot, just did not fucking get along. And he would have thought that I was the biggest bitch on earth. Like, I might not be the biggest bitch on earth, but this guy, like, he would think that I am. And I think he's the fucking worst guy on earth. I think he's a fucking dickhead, by the way. Just to put that out there. I fucking hate the guy. He deserves all my hate, by the way. Anyways. But he would have a completely different idea of me than someone that I'm friends with. And I keep getting, like, so many notifications right now. Sorry, I'm just keep, like, it's distracting me. You can control how people perceive you, obviously. And I guess I'm kind of conscious of that all the time. I always kind of have been. You are in control of how people see you when they see you. You can't necessarily control what people hear about you, but you can in the way that if you do something, people are going to talk about it. So if you just don't do fucked up things, people aren't going to hear bad things generally. If you just don't start shit with people, people aren't going to talk shit. They're not going to hear bad things. I don't know. Sometimes bad things do get around. Sometimes people get bullied. So people who get bullied, they have this, like, everyone else has this perception of them. The person that's bullying that person probably has a completely different perception of that person than their mum has of them. Anyways, I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that if you treat people a certain way, if you constantly put yourself out there in a certain way, the perception, people only have what you give them. And so if you want someone, if you want to change the perception of yourself, if you okay. I'm going to contradict myself because I cannot change the way people perceive me. Like, no matter what I do, every person will see me in a different way, but there are core parts of myself where it doesn't matter so I'll be friends with someone, they think I'm a completely normal, just fucking chill, nice person, I don't know. And then it's taken like a year now with my other friends. It didn't take my other friends, like my old friends, that long, but bro, they kind of look at me and they're like, wow, Olivia, like, you're actually, like, low-key kind of retarded. And I'm like, fuck, they finally fucking, like, figured it out. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't fucking matter what I do. It doesn't matter how I talk. It doesn't matter how I act. There is just something. It doesn't matter what I do. After a while, every single person that I meet goes, oh, bro, what? You're actually kind of fucking weird, bro. It's not the worst thing because people don't hate me. They don't hate me at all. But everyone has this perception of me. What am I doing? I feel like this isn't necessarily normal. But why? What is it? What is it? There's no specific thing. No one can ever put a name on it. And so perception is a crazy thing because I have this perception of myself that I think that I'm putting out to everyone. But they are not getting the same thing that I think that I'm putting out. And how the fuck... I don't have a live recording of myself. I can't actually see what I'm putting out all the time. I'm consciously aware of what I'm doing. And I'm consciously aware of, like... I don't know... what I'm saying. And I'm aware of how the things I'll say will come across to a certain person, especially if I know them well enough. I always just kind of know how it's going to be perceived. I don't know why. I feel like every single conversation I've had with every single person I've had before, there is nothing anyone can say ever that, like, genuinely normally fucking surprises me. It, like, once every 6 months, I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way that person did that. Normally it's like, oh wow, they did? Like, damn. Not surprised. Or, like, I don't know. Or if someone is telling me a story about something, I can normally just predict how it's gonna go, because it's just... this isn't even, like, what I was making the video about. What the fuck is perception? You are not who you think you are. If I fucking met you on the street, I would have the idea that if you're a complete stranger, the only perception I'd have of you is that interaction and anything that I hear about you. And so, if you acted a completely different way, like, if you acted like you were, like, the most confident, coolest, like, most fucking gangstered person, I would see you, and I would be like, holy shit, that person, they're kind of cool, they're gangster, like, they just, like, if you're just acting like that, that's all I'll see from you. And so I'll be like, wow, this person's actually pretty cool. And that's the way that you do have control over how you are perceived to an extent, which is nice. There are some things you can't change, like me. I can't change that thing about me. I don't know what it... Probably because I don't know what it is. And even if I, like, could change it, it's not the end of the world. It's not like anyone fucking hates me for it, really. So, it's just whatever. But everyone, like, just has, like, something. You'll obviously have something that everyone just kind of comes to a general conclusion about. And you're like, oh, that's that person. That's what that person does. That's Johnny. Doing what Johnny does. I don't know. Everyone just, like, has that thing. But if you're coming across to new people, it's exciting to know that you can actually just be like, wow, guys, hey, what's up? Like, just be a happy, cool person. And then everyone's like, wow, this person is a happy, cool person. Like, I don't know. It's cool. Like, you're not who you think you are, but you can still kind of control what people think. You can control what people think about you, but you also can't. I don't know. I didn't actually, like, plan any of this out, but I just think it's, like, a really interesting idea, concept. I don't fucking know.